race suicide enthusiast with the rubber rings did not call Lord Dawlish Bill, but otherwise his manner was intimate. His lordship's gaze being a little slow in returning from the middle distance, for it was not a matter to be decided carelessly and without thought, this problem of carrying the length of Shaftesbury Avenue with a single brassy shot, he repeated the gossip from the home. Lord Dawlish regarded him thoughtfully. "It could be done," he said, "but you'd want a bit of pull on it. I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said." The other obliged with his remark for the third time with increased pathos, for constant repetition was making him almost believe it himself. 4 starving children? 4, governor, so help me. I suppose you don't get much time for golf then, what? Said Lord Dawlish sympathetically. It was precisely 3 days, said the man, mournfully inflating a dying rooster, since his offspring had tasted bread. This did not touch Lord Dawlish deeply. He was not very fond of bread. But it seemed to be troubling the poor fellow with the studs a great deal. So, realizing that tastes differ, and that there's no accounting for them, he looked at him commiseratingly. Of course, if they like bread, that makes it rather rotten, doesn't it? What are you going to do about it? Buy a dying rooster, governor, he advised. Causes great fun and laughter. Lord Dawlish eyed the strange fowl without enthusiasm. No, he said, with a slight shudder. There was a pause. The situation had the appearance of being at a deadlock. "I'll tell you what," said Lord Dawlish, with the air of one who, having pondered, has been rewarded with a great idea. "The fact is, I don't really want to buy anything. You seem by bad luck to be stocked up with just the sort of things I wouldn't be seen dead in a ditch with. I can't stand rubber rings. Never could. I'm not really keen on button-hooks. And I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I think that squeaking bird of yours is about the beastliest thing I ever met. So, suppose I give you a shilling and call it square, what?" "God bless you, governor." "Not at all. You'll be able to get those children of yours some bread. I expect you can get a lot of bread for a shilling. Do they really like it? Rum kids." And having concluded this delicate financial deal, Lord Dawlish turned, the movement bringing him face to face with a tall girl in white. During the business talk, which had just come to an end, this girl had been making her way up the side street which forms a short cut between Coventry Street and the Bandolero, and several admirers of feminine beauty who happened to be using the same route had almost dislocated their necks looking after her. She was a strikingly handsome girl. She was tall and willowy. Her eyes, shaded by her hat, were large and grey. Her nose was small and straight. Her mouth, though somewhat hard, admirably shaped, and she carried herself magnificently. One cannot blame the policeman on duty in Leicester Square for remarking to a cabman, as she passed, that he envied the bloke that was going to meet. Bill Dawlish was this fortunate bloke, but from the look of him, as he caught sight of her, one would have said that he didn't appreciate his luck. The fact of the matter was that he'd only just finished giving the father of the family his shilling, and he was afraid that Claire had seen him doing it. For Claire, dear girl, was apt to be unreasonable about these little generosities of his. He cast a furtive glance behind him in the hope that the disseminator of expiring roosters had vanished, but the man was still at his elbow. Worse, he faced them, and in a hoarse but carrying voice he was instructing heaven to bless his benefactor. "Hello, Claire, darling," said Lord Dawlish, with a sort of sheepish breeziness. "Here you are." Claire was looking after the stud merchant as, grasping his wealth, he scuttled up the avenue. "Only a bob," his lordship hastened to say. "Rather a sad case, don't you know? Squads of children at home demanding bread. Didn't want much else, apparently, but were frightfully keen on bread." "He's just gone into a public house." "He may have gone to